Happy Sunday. So, listen, church was amazing today, and I had been working on this message yesterday, and today's word was from Psalms 121, and the message or the topic was what's ahead is worth the climb. And this message that I prepared yesterday actually aligns with today's word, and I was just feeling affirmed today when I heard Pastor preach. So before I get started, your girl got her Dunkin'. So I am trying a pink pineapple refresher with sparkling water. And it's good for me because it's an energy drink. It doesn't have any calories because your girl has been, being naughty over the winter and over the spring. I have been just indulging in way too many treats. So I'm trying to keep it together because your girl's trying to look good for the summer. So I've been just reflecting on my own journey, and I thought that this message would resonate with other women because, one of the things that I'm always doing, I am always telling women to invest in themselves. And you want to know why? Because right now I am living in the return of my own investment, which I made about 6 years ago. So around that time, I wasn't making anywhere near what I'm making today. Today, my income has almost doubled. And that didn't happen because I got lucky. It happened because I made a decision to invest in myself. But let me tell you what my income doesn't show. It doesn't show the woman who was on welfare. It doesn't show the woman who was on food stamps. It also doesn't show the woman who was on Section 8. It doesn't show the woman who was on Medicaid. It doesn't show me sitting in the welfare office, looking around and making a promise to myself that if I could help it, I would never, ever be back there again. At the time, I wasn't coming from a place of abundance. I was coming from a place of scarcity. I was trying to figure it out, how I was going to make it through tomorrow, not what my life would look like 5 years from now. But I dared to believe there could be more. So I went back to school. I applied for jobs I wasn't even sure I was qualified for. I invested in degrees when I didn't even know how I was going to even pay for them. Not because I knew exactly how it would all work out, but because I believed that if I kept putting one foot in front of the other, that God would meet me on the journey. See what I'm talking about, the word? It'll align, you know what I'm saying? It's all worth it. It's all worth it. You know what I mean? Keep pushing forward. Because on the other side, you're going to come out on the other end. I didn't know what was waiting for me on the other side. You see how the word aligned today? I didn't know, it's worth the climb to keep going. I just knew I couldn't stay where I was. And here's something else that I've learned. Relationships may not work out. I thank God for my husband. I do. Friendships may end. I thank God for the friends that I have. But people will disappoint you, and life doesn't always go according to plan. But one thing I've never regretted is betting on myself. I've never regretted investing in my education. I've never regretted doing the work to heal. I've never regretted trusting God with my process because those investments have always produced a return. Sometimes the return was wisdom. Sometimes the return was confidence. Sometimes it was peace. Sometimes it was another opportunity. But it was never wasted. Today, when I look back, I don't just see that my income has increased. What I do see is a woman who changed the trajectory of her life. And because I changed mine, I also changed my children. I changed my daughters because I was able to earn the income that I needed. Because I betted on myself. And because I betted on myself, I was able to put my daughter through college. That is why I tell women, especially single mothers, young moms, marginalized women, to stop asking, what is it going to cost me to invest in myself? And start asking, what could it produce? Because your healing, your education, your faith, your willingness to apply for that job anyway, your decision to keep going may become the reason your children never have to start where you did. So, bet on yourself, trust God, and keep moving forward. It's all worth the climb. You may not know when the return is coming. You may not know exactly what it's going to look like. But I can tell you this. Investing in yourself is one investment you'll never regret. Until next time, remember that what helped you survive may also help you lead. This is She Serves Healed, where we transform survival skills into executive presence, discernment, and confidence, helping women become leaders who navigate personal and professional spaces authentically without abandoning themselves. This is Regina Grice, the founder of She Serves Healed. If you like this message, please like and share. Also, visit my website at www.sheserveshealed.org. Have a great day. God bless you all.